Hey guys, Kenny here. I'm here to review the 1989 movie Back to the Future Part 2, also starring Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, Leah Thompson, Thomas F. Wilson, Casey Shamasco, Flea, and Billy Zane, who also had a small part in the original Back to the Future. I forgot to mention that. This Back to the Future I truly do love. I think this is my favorite in the trilogy. This has to do with Doc and Marty in 1985 with his girlfriend. Oh, this also has Elizabeth Shue, who replaced a different actress from the first Back to the Future. Marty, Doc, and his girlfriend, Marty's girlfriend, are in 1985, and they have to go to the year 2015 because they need to do something about their kids. And when they get to 2015, the way that was done was fantastic. I think this was before computer generated technology that we have now, so this was fantastic. I loved how they did the future in this. Flying cars, the way people were dressed at that time. This has to do with really Marty getting some kind of like a sports book, a sports magazine, and this older Biff ends up picking up that magazine and goes back to 1955 and gives it to his younger self. And then once that happens, when Marty and Doc go back to 1985, they see that the 1985 they knew is completely different now. It's like a decaying dystopian place because of Biff becoming super rich after getting that little magazine or book. So they have to go back to 1955 and prevent the older Biff from getting that book. And when they're in the year 2015, they have to make sure not their future selves don't see each other. Marty doesn't see his future self, but Doc does. But nothing really happens. Then they don't change anything, which is a good thing. Oh, Marty ends up keeping the 1955 Biff from getting that magazine. Thank goodness, because of he was riding on the side of the Biff's car, so he got it from him, and then Marty lit that book on fire, so it doesn't do any harm. And then doing that, he changes the 1985 future for him back to the way it was. A very good moment is when Marty, the future Marty, 1985 Marty, I'm sorry, he's up on like some kind of a scaffolding. This is back in the original movie when his 1955 self is playing the guitar at the the enchantment under the sea dance, and he's up above the stage. Oh, that's a hair-raising moment. the Back to the special effects, they were flawless in this, really, because we were able to see Marty dressed as his future self's daughter, I think a younger brother, no, a son of his, and his, oh, Leah Thompson was the future wife. And the great moment is when they're all eating at the table, eating pizza, and you see Bart, the son of future Marty, eating at the table, the daughter of future Marty McFly himself, the older future Marty, and the wife. So imagine how difficult that was. Boy, the plot in this is very, very good. A great scene between Marty, 1985 Marty and Doc, is when they're at, I guess, Doc's rundown little room, or not room, his house or invention room, and then Doc draws out this like a future line with the because of 2015, the future Biff given his 1955 self that sports magazine or catalog that makes a tangent in the in the 1985 future that they know. So when they go back to 1985 from 2015, that's why it's completely different. So the script it could be a little confusing if you don't really pay attention, but I've seen this many times, so it's easy for me to understand. This is also neat because in the alternate 1985, Marty sees his high school principal, but in this 1985, there's no high school. It's like burned down, and the principal is like I don't know what he is, but he starts shooting at kids, and he has these bullets or shells on his shoulder. So he's become pretty crazy because of all the goings on there. I love this one so much. I highly recommend this. If any of you haven't seen this, or I would highly recommend that you rent it or buy it if you haven't seen this. And the DeLorean is very cool in this. It has the ability to fly because Doc went to 2015 and had work done on it, so it has some kind of a thing on the back where you can put trash in, and that gives it the fuel that it needs, although still needing plutonium. And he had work done on the tires, and I mean the whole DeLorean itself, where the tires can go under and then they can fly. So if you haven't already, I would highly appreciate it if you would subscribe over here if you're seeing the video, and then down here if you're watching the video on my channel. That would be very much appreciated. Bye.